The hallways of Danvers High School, once bustling with youthful energy, fell silent. A chilling discovery had sent shockwaves through the community, leaving an indelible scar on its heart. Colleen Ritzer, a beloved math teacher known for her bright smile and unwavering dedication, was gone. She was last seen entering a second-floor bathroom. Later that evening, her lifeless body was found in the woods behind the school. She had been brutally murdered. The news spread like wildfire, igniting a maelstrom of grief and disbelief. Parents clutched their children a little tighter, their minds racing with unspeakable fears. How could such a horrific act occur within the supposed sanctuary of a school? As investigators descended upon the scene, a suspect emerged from the shadows. Philip Chism, a quiet, unassuming 14-year-old student. The evidence against Chism was overwhelming. Security footage captured him following Ritzer into the bathroom. A box cutter believed to be the murder weapon was found in his possession, and his own chilling confession, delivered with a disturbing lack of emotion, sealed his fate. The community grappled with the enormity of the crime, struggling to comprehend the darkness that had descended upon their town. The image of Ritzer, forever young and full of life, became seared into their collective memory. Her legacy, however, extended far beyond the tragedy of her death. She was remembered for her infectious laughter, her passion for teaching, and her unwavering belief in the potential of every student. Yet, the question remained, why? Why would a seemingly ordinary teenager commit such a heinous act? The trial of Philip Chism was, for many, a journey into the abyss of human cruelty. The prosecution meticulously presented the evidence, painting a gruesome picture of Colleen Ritzer's final moments. They detailed the savage attack, the sheer brutality of the crime that shocked even seasoned investigators. Chism, they argued, acted with premeditation and a chilling awareness of his actions. The defense, however, offered a counter-narrative, one rooted in mental illness. They presented Chism as a deeply troubled teenager, grappling with an undiagnosed psychotic disorder. His family history, they argued, was riddled with mental health issues, suggesting a genetic predisposition to his horrific actions. The courtroom became a battleground of competing narratives, leaving the jury to grapple with the complexities of culpability and mental illness. After weeks of emotionally charged testimony and agonizing deliberation, the verdict was reached: guilty. Philip Chism was found guilty of first-degree murder, aggravated rape, and armed robbery. The courtroom, packed with Ritzer's loved ones and members of the community, erupted in a mix of sobs and sighs of relief. Justice, it seemed, had been served. The sentencing phase brought little solace. Chism was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 40 years. Ritzer's family, their voices heavy with grief and anger, delivered victim impact statements that echoed the profound loss they had endured. Chism, throughout the trial and sentencing, remained an enigma, his face a mask of impassivity that did little to quell the simmering rage and unanswered questions that lingered in the air. The specter of Philip Chism's crimes continued to haunt those who crossed his path, even within the confines of a juvenile detention center. In a chilling reminder of his capacity for violence, Chism attacked a female youth services worker. The attack, eerily similar to the murder of Colleen Ritzer, sent shockwaves through the facility and beyond. It was a stark and brutal testament to the darkness that resided within him, a darkness that even the structured environment of detention could not contain. The details, as they emerged, were unsettlingly familiar. He followed the worker into a bathroom, a space that seemed to serve as a catalyst for his violent impulses. He pinned her down, his hands tightening around her throat, his intent clear. Her desperate struggle, her will to survive, ultimately saved her life. This time, a pencil became his weapon of choice. He stabbed at her repeatedly, fueled by a rage that seemed to know no bounds. The attack only ended when other staff members intervened, pulling him away from his victim, who lay bloodied and traumatized, but alive. The incident sparked outrage and disbelief. How could Chism, already incarcerated for murder, be allowed to inflict harm once more? The question surrounding his mental state, already a point of contention during his trial, resurfaced with renewed urgency. The attack served as a grim reminder of the complexities of the criminal justice system, particularly when dealing with young offenders capable of unspeakable acts of violence. The echoes of Colleen Ritzer's murder reverberated through this latest act of aggression, amplifying the pain and fear that lingered in its wake. The legal battle surrounding Philip Chism continued long after the judge handed down his sentence. Chism's lawyers, as is their duty, filed appeals, seeking to overturn his conviction or at least reduce his sentence. They argued that his age and mental state were not adequately considered, that the punishment did not fit the crime. The Ritzer family, however, remained steadfast in their pursuit of justice for Colleen. They attended every hearing, their presence a powerful reminder of the life brutally cut short and the enduring impact of Chism's actions. Their victim impact statements, delivered with a mix of grief and unwavering strength, painted a poignant picture of their beloved Colleen, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a gifted teacher who had so much more to give. The appeals process was grueling, each hearing reopening old wounds, forcing them to relive the nightmare of Colleen's murder. Yet they persevered, their resolve fueled by the love for Colleen and a deep-seated belief in the pursuit of justice. Finally, after years of legal wrangling, the Supreme Judicial Court upheld Chism's conviction. The court acknowledged the horrific nature of his crimes while also recognizing the legal precedent for sentencing juveniles to life in prison with the possibility of parole. While the Ritzer family acknowledged that no legal outcome could truly heal their wounds, they found solace in the affirmation that Chism would be held accountable for his actions. Their strength, their unwavering commitment to honoring Colleen's memory, served as an inspiration to their community and beyond.